forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, ASL 21 is ongoing, but today we have Paralyze, we have herO in one heck of a PvZ here on Neo Sylphid 3.2. It's the new version of the map for the new ladder season and for ASL 21. It's not an old game, it's a new game. Top side, it is herO, and the left side, it's Paralyze. herO's resume is a lot better than Paralyze's, but Paralyze is an up-and-coming Korean Protoss player. We'll see how he does today here against herO. Anybody at this level can beat anybody, man. If you saw Sok versus Soma in Group B of the round of 16 for ASL 21, you know what I am talking about. What an incredible TVZ, right? Soma won ASL 21. Sok is somebody who has a lot of faults and a lot of weaknesses, but he took Soma the distance in that TVZ. And the respect for our guy Soma was high. Our respect for Sok went up, and now I feel like Sok is a high tier Terran player, dude. Good times. So, what do we got here? It's looking like a gate opening here in a PvZ, and it's going to be an overpool here from herO. So, 3-player map, high chance of getting double gated here. Man, another great game from that group. Group B in ASL 21 for the round of 16 was Toolbo, who's also YSC. We've cast a few YSC games on the channel versus Soma. I think it was Soma anyway. And yeah, it was a two gates at the mouth of his natural, and just sending 2 zealots over and over again to try and kill Soma. And it was an incredible PvZ, that one as well. So just lots of great stuff going on in ASL 21. Good stuff here as well on the channel. I'm here with a new StarCraft cast every single day of the week. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We have live streams on Sunday and on Friday as well. So if you're interested in StarCraft, be here. We've got a second base over here at the 9 o'clock. An interesting place to sneak a drone out and get an expansion here. The probe says, hey, wait a second, you're not expanding your natural base. What is going on? There's no gas. There's no speedlings. There's no fast lurker. There's no fast hydra. What's going on here? We need to investigate. So the probe says, let's check over here on the right side. Oh, never mind. We're juking back and saying, hey, you gonna expand while I'm gone, huh? Look, I doubled back. Nope. No expansion yet. And all right, so we do have a link to protect the drone while he's expanding to his natural now as a third base. And there it is. So, gas on the way. Expanding, seeing it's not a weird one base play. We have a zealot here, but lings are already out because of that overpool opening. And Robert the Zealot is here. We got merch with Robert the Zealot on it at falconpaladin.store. Robert is there. Terry is there as well, and so is Steve. So how many kills will this Zealot get? I want to say 0. Right, herO's control is just a little bit too good to lose a drone. Maybe lose a ling. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2 lings are going to go down. Oh, Probe got a drone kill. Okay. Very good here from Paralyze. Getting a drone kill. Getting a couple ling kills. Not quite as good as he wanted to do, but I think that was a C grade there for that early attack, early harassment. And still not scouted is this 9 o'clock hatch. We got 2 more zealots coming in. All right, we have to make a couple more lings. herO says, fair enough. Lings defending. Drone blocking. Hang on. Dude, look at this micro from both players. Just so good from both sides. Just darting back and forth here is Paralyze. Okay. This one's got 5 kills. I like it. This one's got 2. Alright, so 7 kills on those 2 zealots. Fair enough. 9 between the both of them. That is better than average. Cybercore coming up at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We are saturating this base and this base as well with the drone. One drone is not saturation, but you're saturating it. Saturating. Present tense. Cannon on the way. Because is there not a zealot here? There is. There's one zealot here blocking. And said, no, never mind. 2 more zealots hiding back there. All right, blind Falcon is blind. So excellently walled up. Excellent cannon coming in here as well. We do need this cannon because we don't know how many lings are being made right now. We are blind at this stage of the game. And that is what the Corsair is for. That's why it's a Stargate. So, Stargate on the way. We've got a Corsair. We can scout. In that game where Toolball went to 2-gate against Soma, Tastosis made a special mention of saying, hey, he's blind. Right? He has no idea what's going on inside the natural base, inside the main base. Just these little skirmishes with lings. And he doesn't know there's a Hydra Den coming. So that's why there's the Corsair in normal build orders in PvZ. So you can see what is coming from the Zerg player. Right? No lair, Hydra Den. No lair over here either. So it's going to be a Hydra bust opening on 3 bases here from herO. Very dangerous. And needs to be scouted. That's, again, why there's a Stargate. Not just for killing Overlords. For scouting as well. So Citadel, speed, +1 attack. All the ingredients are here for a nice early to mid game against herO from Paralyze. Macro hatch. No sign of Sunkens anywhere here from herO. Trying to play a Sunkenless play. Sunkenless strategy here against the Protoss player. And if you can get away with it, it is super powerful into the late game. So, +1 attack from these Corsairs. And again, you can keep the +1 attack even when you don't see any sign of a Spire, because a Mutalisk tech switch is so dangerous into this matchup. If it's a Mutatech switch and you do not have +1 for your Corsairs, you are in for a world of hurt. But you can also cancel it and gamble on the fact it's not going to be a Mutatech switch, because we can put those resources to better use elsewhere. So this Corsair scouting, and what's he going to see? He's going to see no sign of a lair. Interesting. We're going to try to kill an Overlord, and hey, it's a Hydra. So good scout. Early warning for the Hydras that are going to show up across the map and try to take down this forge in just a couple of minutes here. I think their upgrade is going to finish. Speed's about 60% done. That is an excellent timing here from Paralyze. He knows what he's doing, right? If I told you this is snow, I think you would believe this is snow at the stage, wouldn't you? Because this early game just is crisp, it's clean, the timings are great. Templar Archives on the way. Scouting. This Corsair is alive. Getting a drone kill with a probe. Yeah, so Paralyze is playing so well here at 7.5 minutes. Lair is on the way now. Maybe for lurkers, maybe for a Spire. That's why we need to keep scouting with that Corsair. And here it is. Range is not done for these Hydras, but he found a spot where he can take down this gateway without range. Speed is done for the Zealots and +1 as well. He could save this gateway by moving out with this number of Zealots, man, especially with the upgrades that they have. 0-0 Hydras, 0-0 Lings. There is a +1 attack on the way for the Hydras. DTs. Okay, 1 DT in production at a gate that is not that gate because it's still in production, and that gate is dead. We can cancel a +1 armor, but here we go. Charging out. I don't know why we didn't charge out earlier. Right? It shoved away the Zerg player then, so why didn't we try to save the gate? I don't know, Paralyze. Kind of a confusing decision there. If you didn't have speed, yeah, I'd understand. Didn't have +1, yeah, I'd understand as well. But the Zealots were as upgraded as they needed to be for this stage of the game, so I don't know, dude. Yeah, there's the Spire. He sees it. Look at the sight range for Corsairs. Holy smokes, it's huge. Good scouting indeed. Scourge sight range is super poor. Just Scourge are blind in comparison to these Corsairs. So that's the reason for the lair. It's going to be a Spire. It's going to be a Mutatech switch. So did he cancel the +1 attack? The answer is yes, he did cancel it. Seeing the Spire, should he restart? Should he restart +1? Maybe. But I don't think he's going to here. I think it's a little bit too late. I've never seen a Protoss player cancel +1 attack for his Corsairs and then start it up again. But there's a first time for everything. Range on the way, saying, hey, lurkers are a threat right now. But mid-game Dragoons with +2 armor can stand up against Hydralisks and Lings. So maybe it's just going to be a lot of Dragoons versus Hydralisks. There's the lurker aspect being started here at 90 minutes and 50 seconds. And yeah, we got a +1 attack on the Hydras. Zealots have a +1. +1 armor finishing up here. +2 on the Hydras getting started now at 10 minutes. And we got Storm. We got Zealots here at the front. Just walking in the front here. Getting a Storm. Not catching any drones. Good micro there on the drones. From herO. No big surprise there. But look how many Hydras there are. Just spitting acid all over the place. Ooh, Corsair being taken down by a Scourge. Was that the only one? There were 2 Corsairs, but maybe that was the last one. Great. Storm catching 5 Hydras and killing them. Zealots at the front. Dragoons at the back. Storm at the very back. Oh my gosh. Look at that Storm. So good. Storm, the answer to all of life's problems for Protoss players. Well, maybe not a cannon rush, but other than that. Maybe not a bunker rush either, but you know. Everything other than that, man. Archon on the way. There we go. Storm, Storm, Storm. Archon it up. Fully undefended third base. I still don't feel like Paralyze knows at the third base here. Fourth base up right side, minerals only. Third base up the left side, minerals only. Interesting choice here from Paralyze. Why not here? Zealots mashing themselves into these Hydralisks. Job. But no, too many Hydras. There is a number of Hydralisks that can defeat a lot of Zealots, and this is the number right now. Fewer than this, I feel like, then. Hydras need to retreat. Finally. We've got something defending the third base here, but again, Paralyze doesn't know this is here. I guess maybe he knows because Corsair flew across. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think he does know that there's a third base here, but he doesn't want to try to attack it because it's high ground. And there could be sunkens here. There could be lurkers at the top of the ramp, but there are not a 5th base at 11 minutes from herO, dude. He is making up for lost time with that overpool opening. Wow. So no tanks here on Neo Sylphid at 3.2. Yeah, and like I always say, a base right here, put tanks here, and it's dead instantaneously. So a TVP, I want to say, featuring YSC. He lost that game because he expanded to a third base here, and then Terran player Sock came across and went, whoop, tanks, bam, base dead. And I was like, dude, do you not know about Neo Sylphid? Do you not know? I guess he didn't. I guess YSC/Tulbo had no idea. And he lost the game because of it. Crazy stuff. Any sign of a Queen's Nest here at 12 minutes? No, definitely none of those. Got to transfer up to the third base. Got 56 probes to 60. No workers have died yet. Maybe one probe up here that got the kill is dead. But I don't think any drones. Oh yeah, a drone did die to a probe. But other than that, I don't think there have been many workers lost, or at all. One worker lost for both players here at 13 minutes. Queen's Nest on the way. Why are we attacking the pylon? Is it in a bad place? Can we not expand here because the pylon is blocking it? I feel like that's the case. Oh no, Paralyze. That's a mistake. Delaying your fourth base because you put a pylon in the wrong place here. Zealots again leading the charge into these Hydralisks. Imagine you getting hit by acid and still charging into the fray. Zealots are very brave. I guess they do have shields, right? So you can't feel acid if it's hitting a shield. But hold on a second. This base is under a lot of pressure right now. Going right up here. Observer says, hey, look, there's creep. Hey, look, there's Zerg counter-attacking, count pressure. Not even trying to save this base, trying to take down the fourth base of the Protoss player, and he will. And losing the fifth base of his. So this is a base trade. Just one base for one base. Just setting the game back here a couple of minutes. No big deal. Not a lot of probes died. No drones died for this hatchery to go down here. Hives on the way. And we've got lurkers out in the middle of the map here. Observers kind of lagging behind this army. No speed for the observers. What? Storm in. Another counterattack here for these Hydras. I think he's going to try to cancel the fourth base of the Protoss. Hang on a second, and catching wind of it? Yes, catching wind of it. But I think we can get some guaranteed damage here. No, going right after the Nexus. Shields are down. 3, 2, 1, and yes, sniping the Nexus. Don't even care what happens after that. And I guess we did save the hatchery, but hatchery dead, so fair enough. Hatchery down. Another fourth base getting killed here. So it is 4 bases to 3 bases. Again, just at the 11-minute mark right now. I know it says 15, but yeah, 3 bases to 4 bases. That's the state of the game right now. Just base trading all over the place here. No sign of Dark Storm. These Dragoons are not afraid of lurkers, man. Check it out. Just marching forward with aplomb. 2 armor on these Dragoons. We've got an Archon to help protect against the Lings that are certainly good against Dragoons, but not as good as they are when they have Adrenal here. Hive is done, but no sign of any use of that Hive tech. No sign. Oh, yes, +3 got started for the Hydras. That is the use for the Hive tech right now. +3 attack for the Hydralisks. No sign of, blah, blah, blah. My brain's like split between Defiler Mound and split between Adrenal, but there it is from either of those. Shield upgrades here at 16 minutes. That's how you know it's going to be a late game PvZ, because shield upgrades are coming in. Up the right side, Dragoons, Zealots. We've got, again, an Archon with 10 kills. Some of those are carried off from the High Templar phase of his life. And we're retreating here. But again, no sign of Dark Swarm. No sign of Plague. Just trying to defeat this Protoss army with nothing but good old Ling, Hydralisk, and Lurker. And yeah, +2 attack on these Hydras. So good here, but turning the tide here. Good reaction, good reinforcements from Paralyze. Overlord's going down. Ah, get out of there, Overlord. We can't supply block you because you have 192 available supply and 137 used from the Zerg player, plus upgrades for the Lings. These are 2-1 Lings into 2-2, into 2-3, my apologies. 2-3 for these Lings, not too far away. There's the Defiler Mound, finally. Good grief. herO, bud. I haven't had a game where Zerg forgets Adrenal for a very long time. I want to say at least a couple months. Can we remember Adrenal? That'd be great. I think you'd be happy about it too. I think everybody would win. Maybe not Protoss players who watch this game, Protoss fans. They'd be like, hey, no Adrenal, bad. No Adrenal means my favorite Protoss player, Paralyze, is going to get a win. And maybe not a guaranteed win, but it helps to get a win nevertheless. Expanding down to the natural base at the bottom right spawn, and then double expanding to the main base at the bottom right spawn here on Neo Sylphid. So taking these bases, very, very good on a 3-player map. This is an excellent, excellent place to expand. And by taking it, it guarantees that Paralyze doesn't have a good place to expand. Right? You can expand here, but nowhere else can you get 2 bases for the price of 1 on a 4-player map. On a 3-player map. On a 4-player map, right? Somebody takes another spawn location in the natural, you can take the remaining main location and the natural. But on a 3-player map, you cannot. Yeah, no Adrenal for these Lings. Production tab says consumes on the way. herO, please remember, please figure it out, man. You can do it. I believe in you. Adrenal on the way would be amazing. Engaging now as a Zerg player. Storm is a great answer to every single thing that's showing up here. The Zerg blood running into the ground so fast. But look how many lurkers there are. Yo, 1 lurker for each Dragoon. I don't know. Paralyze is like, I don't feel good about that. Let's fall back. Let's fall back to our expansion. Everything's okay. I feel like herO could expand here as well pretty darn easily. Gas expansion. No matter what you're doing late game, we need gas. Reaver's on the way. Check it out. 3 gas, 4 gas, Reaver. I like it a lot. Let's do it. Reavers added to this composition, just a force multiplier. Splash damage against lurkers. Lurkers even inside Dark Swarm. No answer to that Reaver. And +2, 1, 2. For the ground units for the Protoss versus 3-2 on the Hydras versus almost 3-2 on the Lings. And no sign of Adrenal on production. No easily identifiable visual indicator that Adrenal is done. That's why so many Zerg players forget about it. And enjoy this, Paralyze. This is the last time you're going to take down lurkers without the help of Dark Swarm. I feel like Consume is done. Where are the Defilers, though? There's one. There's a Wiggly Boy. First one at 20 minutes. Seems kind of late, if you ask me. But look, Zealots blocking, High Templar at the top, Cannons supporting. But a Defiler with 1 Dark Swarm will negate all of those cannons. Storming. Dark Swarm is here. Zealots. Yeah, look at this. Falling back. Another Dark Swarm would be good. No, up the top of the ramp. Not right there. Okay, fair enough, I guess. But yeah. Lurkers inside Dark Swarm. Paralyzed, trying to save it. A counterattack. Oh no. We've got two High Templar here. Is that enough to save this? There are so many lurkers right now, but into the Dark Swarm we go. Both players microing on both places right now, both locations at the same time. We are forcing lost mining time at the 5th base, but we do save the 4th base. Lurking up, scooching up. Not enough to be detected by those cannons. Oh, we are being detected by... Oh, never mind. There's the Observer. So Observer shows up, and finally we can take it out, while at the same time attacking is Paralyze up towards the natural base. But there's a lot of Zerg there. And yeah, Lurkers unsupported, dude. Just not very good here against upgraded Dragoons. 3-1-2 upgrades on those Dragoons. Kadarin Amulet on the way. Another shield upgrade for the Protoss player. Bonkers stuff. We do have enough resources to make a couple of Reavers here, but I think it's going to be, yeah, shuttle upgrades first. Speed shuttles, better at keeping Reavers alive than slow shuttles, or no shuttles at all, especially. Oh, and there's a Reaver. Okay. Taking it out. Siege weapon for the Protoss. Storm again, just an incredible spell right now. Again, Protoss would lose every single PvZ that went fast 5 or 6 minutes if there was no Storm available. Maybe 10 minutes to be fair. Expanding here, and I think this is the last expansion Paralyze is going to be able to take. So I think that's enough to win this game. If he doesn't get that one, then herO's going to win handily. But with this expansion and this gas, excellent stuff. I kind of feel like herO is, you know, that was a waste of Lings. Plague on the way, charging into the breach. Again, he says, hey, hang on a second, I can handle this. There's only a few Hydras here. Dude, couple Sunkens, no Defilers. And this base is not going to go down. Hang on a second. Paralyze. Taking down this hatchery would be such an incredible, ballsy move. Storming up here to make sure that nobody interrupts them while we're killing all of these drones and this hatchery. Storm not going to save the hatch. No, kill it. Oh, killing the hatch and then maybe taking down this hatch as well. There are 3 hatches, but taking down the main hatch would slow down the income for herO very substantially. Look at this. These Zealots here trying to hold the line. It's a very narrow choke. This Archon, doing his best. But again, very, very narrow choke. There's not a Nidus here in this bottom right base. Drones getting picked out here too. It's 59 to 47 to workers. And yeah, we have to go through this choke with Storm with Dragoons on the other side with +2, +2, +3. That is not a good thing. Try to snipe down one of the macro hatches, but hang on a second. I think we can defend this. Lurkers dying all over the place. These Dragoons are heroes. 21 kills, 17 kills on this Dragoon. 16 kills and 14 kills on the other Dragoons. A full evacuation of these drones. This bottom right base that was so safe that I talked about. No, not enough to defend it. Paralyze saw that, and check it out. Okay, so finally taking out these herO Dragoons. These are Phoenixes, every one. Uh-oh. This is a very, very in danger Nexus. And is it gonna die? I think it is. So Nexus down, but base down. Drones evacuated for a second there. 10 worker upgrade, 10 worker lead. So again, I feel like this base is very, very important, but that attack bought Paralyze some time. Excellent counterattack by herO, though. If this base was still here, Paralyze would be so far ahead. 172 to 133. He is already so far ahead. But working in Reavers to your attack. There's a Plague. Ooh, huge Plague. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Reavers unload. Oh, look, here we go. Incorporating Reavers into your attack. Immediately getting plagued, huh? I wonder why that's not something we see very often. Oh. And look at these Lings just slipping on by. Trying to force a cancel on this Nexus anyway. Yes, there's a cancel. There is a cancel. What a PvZ of a bloodbath this is. No, not even an attempt to expand up here. Not even a single attempt here from herO. Interesting choice. It's close to your natural and your main. Reaver hit on those drones would be pretty sick. No damage. Reavers shooting inside Dark Swarm. Psy-storming inside Dark Swarm. An excellent choice here, but sometimes Reavers don't shoot. Sometimes you don't have enough energy for Storm. Sometimes you don't have enough Scarabs for Reavers either. Pretty satisfying there to take out an Archon before he even shows up for the Zerg player. So now there's a 20 supply lead for the Protoss, not a 40 supply. Oh, Defiler sniped from downtown even before a Plague could show up here. Look at this. Hiding behind the Archons here so they don't get plagued, but no Defiler in the general vicinity. Excellent Reaver micro here. Look at that micro, keeping them safe, keeping them alive with a shuttle that is plagued, but there are no Hydras here. No Scourge either. I think herO needs some Scourge to take down this shuttle. Would be pretty easy to do, but bam, another Defiler snipe. Absolutely unhinged. Look at this micro. Look at this. You would say this is snow. You would if you didn't know what this was. It's a barcode flare. Maybe RJB got it wrong. Maybe it's not actually Paralyzed at all. And then going back home. How many times have we seen that? Counterattack into the natural. Oh, there's a lot of army here. Never mind. Let's fall back. How many kills on these Reavers? I must know. 25 kills? Wow. On that Reaver. 21 kills on that Reaver. 46? 46 kills combined on those Reavers. Man, they could use these Reavers at this engagement. I can tell you that much. We can attack the Hydras, especially if they're out of range of these Lurkers, but once they are in Lurker range, Zealots are like, don't know if I like that very much at all. 160 to 150 supply. herO is macroing up. He is coming back in this game. He was 40 supply down. Now, well, I guess now he's actually only 30 supply down. It's fluctuating. That's the point. But it's a smaller gap than previously in this game. So, hard place to work right now. But there are Reavers defending you, so that must make you feel very good as a Protoss player, and especially as a probe. So many Hydras on the way. Pulling back. Reinforcements here to defend this base. Look at this. No High Templar at this base at all. I think herO assumes there's High Templar and Reavers at this base, but there's not. Right? So high ground with a narrow ramp. Easy to defend with splash damage, but without any splash damage, man. I think that's a mistake from herO. I think you need to check what the defenses are at a base like this before assuming that it's super impossible to take because it's not right now. herO, dude, getting away with something right now is Paralyze, I feel like. And running out of minerals at 29 minutes on these bases. Oh my gosh, what, really? I was going to say, up this ramp? No, definitely not. Reaver, cannon, Reaver. Uh-oh, a big, huge attack now. 2 Reavers and some cannons. Is it enough? The answer is no. That is so much Zerg. Reaver's taking hits. Not what they like to see, but oh my gosh, it's enough. It is enough to shove it down. All right, he sees this attack and he says, uh-oh, we got to split some units off. I don't think there's enough here to defend against this group. Look, running away from Plague. Never mind. Plague has a great range. Giant Plague, a double Plague. And these units coming across here to take advantage of the lower HP units for the Protoss player. 166 to 156. herO, man. herO, what is going on? By the way, click the like button if you're enjoying this one because holy crap. This is some insane play. Storming. Observer? No, do not die to this lurker. Do not. Okay, good micro. Good pullback. I was worried about that from Paralyze. Now herO is actually up 10 supply. That is not a good place here for the Protoss player to be at 31 minutes, but he does have Reavers. He has High Templar. He's got Archons. He has what he needs to handle this. I think more Archons would be good. But I guess when High Templar are out of energy, Archons will show up anyway, so I guess we don't need to actually go into Archons, but very good. Oh, expanding here finally is herO, and there it is. Paralyze said, I knew you'd expand there sooner or later. Finally, I can kill it and take it down. 54 to 46 workers in favor of herO 2. We got Psystorm, we got Dark Storm. Do we have enough Archons and Zealots to not even care? Yes, look at this. Look at this beautiful engagement. So impressive by Paralyze. Late game Archons, enough cannot be said about them. Defiler's getting wiped out right now. Still herO up about 15 supply. He is macroing like crazy right now, but look at this. Mined out, mined out, mined out, mined out. I need these minerals. Long distance mining. Paralyze. We are 2-basing Zerg right now. And effectively a 1-basing Protoss, to be fair. Look at these shots on these Reavers. Oh my gosh, disgusting shots. Are the other Reavers dead? Those are new Reavers. They don't have the kill count of the first 2. And I feel like they are. So rest in peace, Reavers. There were, I want to say 50 kills combined maybe at some point on those Reavers before all was said and done. I want to think so anyway. Hey, Lurker, you're going to die with 6 kills. Is that good? Lurker says, yeah, good enough. I agree, sir. I agree entirely. Archon in, Hydra in, Lurka in. 125 to 106 supply. Paralyze. Taking herO to 33 minutes is no shame, but can he win this game? I feel like he's in okay position to handle this. Nobody has a huge bank, right? We need to expand here if we're the Zerg player, but we can't, apparently. Look at this source of income for the Protoss player. Long distance mining from this base. That is technically the Zergs. Technically 12 o'clock spawn gets that base. Can we expand here? Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Sniping out obs, but guess what? There's more obs where that one came from. Not enough Scourge, not my problem. Hiders and Lurkers say, wait a second. You can't take this base. You're thinking about taking this base. Are you crazy? Uh-oh. I think this is an attack on this base. Nope. It's an attack to help defend this location. North we go, friends. To the north. 300, 400, 370, 390. There's enough to expand here, but we're abandoning the position. I guess that's good enough. And the Zerg says, huh, maybe you're not going to expand here and I don't have to kill it. All right. The Storm Drop. Insanely good Storm Drop. Unload. Storm here too. splitting out, dancing. Great dodge. Wow. That High Templar has no kills, but he does have 73, 74, 75 energy, and he's going to get a kill. He's going to get a kill. Dude, come on, Paralyze. Storm. Do it. Toss it up. He did. Hey! He got drone kills. I think he tricked herO into thinking there's no energy on that High Templar, but dude, there was at least 4 drones went down there. More here at this base, 38 to 39 workers. Dude, this game is an epic one. I can see why RJB sent this one in. What an insane game, and check it out. Adrenal's on the way at 35 minutes. I told you he forgot. I told you he forgot. Zerg players, man. Apparently we need some visual indicator on Lings to tell us they've got Adrenal. I don't know what it is, because they already attack faster, but not like visually fast enough that you can tell. Apparently herO couldn't tell. I think he would have won this game with Adrenal by this point. I really do. No Adrenal Lings. Unhinged mistake there from herO. And again, only Zerg players do this. Look at that defense in the middle of the map here. And look, 120 to 114 supply. Trying to expand down this way, but I don't know about that. Ling, Lurker, Psystorm, Archon. Psystorm Archon wins that every day of the week. No Hydra support on these Archons? None? Look at this. Dark Swarm. Archons are like, hey, that's an invitation, friends. Let's get in there. Let's get in. The water's great. 104 to 88 supply. Adrenal's finally done. But check this out. This base is dead. Minerals in short supply for both players right now, but that hurts the Zerg player, man. Look at this. Lurkers just Archoning up. Dark Swarm. Archon's defending. Archon's drones trying to defend as well. Crazy decision to me. Psystorming all over the place. Paralyze playing an incredible game here. Maybe one of the best games from Paralyze I have ever seen on the channel. And hatch down. No room, no money to make another hatchery for herO. In fairness, no money to make a Nexus from Paralyze either. Once he had 400 minerals, but he is constantly spending on units for the last 3 or 4 minutes. And is this game going to end without anybody even try? I guess we'd try to take this base temporarily, but it got canceled for the Zerg player. But look at this. Archon, Zealot, High Templar. What else do you need? Maybe some Reavers? Look at that beeline to the Nidus. At least into the vicinity of the Nidus. They didn't kill the Nidus. Lings rallying. Bad Storm all over those drones. Are you kidding me? Look at the blood splatter analysis here. 104 to 39 supply. GG! herO taps out and Paralyze gets the win in 37 minutes and 54 seconds. Holy cow. What an absolutely fantastic showing. Just shantastic this showing. I don't even... My brain is exploding right now. Paralyze beats herO in a 37-minute PvZ. 37 minutes. He's got 200 minerals to his name and 100 supply and 38 probes. He's not happy, but he does have a mining base. We have long distance mining. This helped win. This helped beat herO. I have no doubt in my mind. That helped a lot. Look at these Archons, dude. 20 kills, 35 kills, 29 kills, and 11 kills. This is the ugly stepchild, but 35 kill Archon. What a hero. 3, 2, 3 upgrades. Insane stuff. Psystorm drop here helped a lot. Canceling this base helped a lot. Killing this base helped a lot. Preventing this base from dying at all really helped a lot. This base should be dead if there were Adrenal Lings before it had mined out. And this base should be dead as well with Adrenal Lings. But again, I think he assumed there was splash damage up here, and there wasn't. There simply wasn't any splash damage at all. I just... What a fantastic, ridiculous showing of PvZ from Paralyze. This is why people like him. This is why RJB loves him. This is why Artosis loves him. You're like, why do people keep talking about Paralyze? This is why. He can do this. He can do this. He got great upgrades. He didn't skip important upgrades like range for his Dragoons. He didn't skip speed for his Zealots. He didn't skip Psystorm. He didn't skip shuttle speed. He didn't skip important stuff, and he won. Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant. All right. Well, that was... I mean, we're talking about a fantastic PvZ from Paralyze. Again, we've cast Paralyze. This might be the best game I've seen from him on the channel. His macro, his micro, his decisions, his use of Reavers towards the late game was great. His Reaver micro was very good, too. 347 to 368 on the hundreds of points there. The outproduction, man. That is a 3-to-1 production ratio. And then the outkill is closer to like a 4-to-1 almost. That tells the whole story. 1,300 Zerg units produced in 37 minutes. 15 to 8 raised in favor of herO. And that is a solid outspend from the Protoss, man. That is a 15,308 outspend on the resources in favor of herO. Not enough. The cost efficiency was too good. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the win from herO, from Paralyze against herO. herO could have won. I think Adrenal helped a lot, but it doesn't really matter. Game's over. He lost. Hope he learned a lesson, but honestly, probably not. All right, that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Yeah.